like that. Woo!
It certainly makes a lot of sense, at least on paper, particularly if, like you said, he can stay healthy. Wall alluded to this in the interview. He talked about the sort of battle for Los Angeles. And when you look at the fan side, right, when you're in a Clippers game, when you're in Crypto.com for the Clippers versus the Lakers, it feels very different in terms of even just the number of people in there. But when you actually look at the basketball product on the court, the Clippers have actually beaten the Lakers 7 straight times. So how do the Lakers view this rivalry?
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers are undefeated against Lakers since Ty Lue became the head coach. 2019, 2020, I think there was something to it. Like, Kawhi Leonard chose the Clippers over the Lakers. They had the opening night matchup against one another. They had Christmas Day when they restarted the season. It was Lakers versus Clippers down in Orlando as well. Since then, it hasn't really been that. And that was a very small moment in time. Listen, Laker fans will say, point to the banners. Clippers fans will say, let's talk about current day. I don't think the players, especially since Pat Beverly left, it's not so much on the players' minds.
I thought it was really interesting because when I asked John Wall that, he points out, he says, battle. He goes, they've won 8 straight, and it's 7 straight. So, but the fact that he kind of knew what that was or was in the ballpark, that to me was very interesting. That means he's talking about it with perhaps Paul George and other guys. He clearly knows what the record was. I mean, he added one off, but he clearly knows he was in the neighborhood there.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button. Y'all come in, hit the share, subscribe as well. And if you guys have not already, check out, our Cash App, Cash App $ BJ Matthews right there, $ BJ Matthews for this great content that we're dropping. Also, it's the super sticker and super comment button below that we have going on. If you guys want to have, any of your comments read out, your questions, a fan of either the Clippers or the Lakers or NBA fan in general, or if you have just something general to say, hit that super sticker button right below where it says thanks with the $ symbol. We'll get those questions and comments read out to you. Also, membership badges are available. You guys have not got your membership badges. Make sure you guys get those. Shout out to Mrs. Balloon Davis for getting her membership badge yesterday, her pull-up badge. Before we get started, man, let's also talk about what we just posted earlier on community board, that we're going to be having our 2nd annual membership badge celebration, where me and Rick started last month, the idea of having monthly membership giveaways to give back to you guys as fans and, the audience and, the family of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. And the way we've decided to do that is to give you guys opportunities to get free giveaways such as merchandise and cash that we'll be doing this month that we did not do last month. We're going to do a little bit of a trivia questionnaire tournament bracket, which is going to be very, very exciting, very fun, where all the people who have membership badges, they will have the opportunity to participate in the tournament questionnaire, where, there will be questions asked to, each person. And the last 2 standing will both get cash prizes, as well as the number 1 winner who wins the entire tournament will be getting a shirt or sweater or any type of merchandise of their choosing. So again, the 2 winners that, are last standing will get cash prizes each. And the top winner, the top dog, or the top woman will get a shirt or, merchandise on top of that. We'll be continuing this in that month after month. So you guys, if you guys have not got your membership badges, please get those by Sunday. That's the deadline. If you want to participate in this opportunity, we want to make sure we get back to y'all the right way. We definitely appreciate everybody in the ticker who has, got their membership so far. But let's get into some of the comments right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with, let's see. Shout out to Mrs. Hope. Welcome to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Please subscribe. Yes, man. Appreciate you coming in. Eloquence is key. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Ace 30, what's up, man? Salute to you, bro. Hold on. Salute to Mrs. Flores. Salute BJ and Hope. Appreciate you coming in, Mrs. Flores. The realest, salute to you. Appreciate you, bro. You said that's Young Africa. What you mean? Who's Young Africa, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. But salute to you, man. Salute to my man Thomas Talented. Get my shine on. You know what I'm saying? My guy, my dog. Appreciate you coming in, bro. Stroud from the road. Appreciate you coming in. Salute to OC, man. Clipper, you know what I'm saying? Faithful Clipper fellow. Y'all get those likes up as y'all come in here, man. All my people who are coming in, you know what I'm saying? Support. Any LA people, Laker fans, Clipper fans, NBA fans, make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in here. Got a great show for y'all today. We have decided, you know what I'm saying, every Wednesday's LA Clipper Talk. For all my LA Clipper fans, you know, that's basically the opportunity for us to discuss the Clippers through and through. Last week, we talked about the debate between Paul George and Devin Booker and how I, you know, properly expounded why I feel Devin Booker is not on Paul George's level. I went into detail. If you guys did not see that video, it was a great live, great in-depth feature and great in-depth detail that I went into about 35, 40 minutes about why Devin Booker is not on Paul George's level. If y'all have not checked that video, go check it out. We've had other videos as well in the past, talk about the Clippers through and through. While we do talk about the entire NBA, we want to make sure we, you know, touch everybody's team because everybody's fans of different teams. Sometimes people are fans of the Lakers, the Warriors, the Celtics, the Nets, the Suns, the Nuggets. Everybody has a different fan base, so we want to touch everybody in here. But we are most of the people in here are the Clipper fans, so we want to make sure we give y'all special day, and that's on Wednesdays. All right, so let's touch on it, bro. This week's episode is going to be featuring the Battle of LA. The Battle of LA, the Lakers and Clippers rivalry. If you guys have not already, go ahead and vote on the poll. Y'all see the question. Will the Lakers finally end the Clippers streak this 2023-24 season? If you guys have not voted, make sure you guys vote. Right now, we're at 50% each. We got 10 votes right now. We want to get those votes up, man. Get those votes up. And you know what I'm saying? Get those votes up if you guys feel like the Clippers are going to, you know, continue the streak or the Lakers are going to end it. But that's the poll. That's the question today. How will this end this upcoming season? Now, the reason that actually energized me to do this, and the realists can actually vouch for me, is that we had a fellow Laker fan by the name of Kareem Report. If you guys know Kareem Report, go check out his information. Go check out his podcast. Great channel. I was on there a couple weeks ago with Elder. You know what I'm saying? I know Elder as well. He's a Laker fan. Got a chance to speak and talk to him. He's a cool dude. But they had a show about Elder Appreciation Night when they went to the Clippers and expounded on them. And earlier that day, Kareem had put a video saying that he felt like the Lakers are going to finally end this Clipper streak. Now, I actually laughed out loud because for all intents and purposes, the Lakers tend to be the older brother of the Clippers. But it comes off to me that the Lakers seem to worry more about the Clippers than the other way around. I'm going to prove that in detail. Now, if we look at the history, like I tell you all the time, history is my favorite subject because it doesn't lie. If we look at the history, the Lakers have won 109 games to the Clippers 63, right? That's been a record from the Lakers and the Clippers. The Lakers were founded in 1948. The Clippers were founded, I believe, in 1970. The Lakers have 17 banners. The Clippers have 0. The Lakers have had, you know, multiple Hall of Fame great players such as Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, George Mikan, Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The list goes on and on. And the Clippers, for the most part, their best players have been what y'all see right now: Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. You had Chris Paul. You had Blake Griffin. You know what I'm saying? You had Darius Miles, a knucklehead, with Quentin Richardson. You know, you had Corey McGinn. You had all these other great players, but none of them matched up to the Lakers, right? The Lakers, they have, you know, not just the team, but the entire, you know what I'm saying, the entire history, right? The entire history of the Lakers is just, you know, winning. That's what it's been for years. That's what it's been. They've been, you know, it's been them and the Celtics. If you want to talk about rivalry and the team that actually, you know, moves the needle, and the most popular team in not just America, but the world, is the Lakers. I mean, you just got to be honest. They have 17 championships. They've been the model of excellence for a number of years. Sure, they've had some droughts here and there, but for the most part, they always find their way back on top. And a large reason for that is because of the stars they get in. Like I said, they had some of the best players of all time. You had, you know, George Mikan, You had Kareem, you had Magic, you had Shaq and Kobe. Then you had Pau Gasol and Kobe. Now you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So I like to say each, 10 years, if they go through a drought, they find a way to get themselves back up. Right. In the 80s, when they had Magic and Kareem, the 90s, they didn't really do anything. And then Kobe and Shaq finally won in 2000. Then, Kobe and Shaq win 5 or 3 championships. And then Kobe and Pau Gasol, they dominate that entire decade. And then they went through like a little bit of a drought from like 2013 all the way to 2018. But they always find a way to get back on top. Right. As y'all come in here, hit the like button. Right. So for the most part, the Lakers have, been the model of, winning. That's what it's been. And the Clippers right now, they're trying to get to that level. Their history, of course, you guys understand, like the Clippers have been a team that's, dealt with a lot of hardships and problems, starting with the whole Clipper curse and how it went from them drafting the wrong players to, players getting hurt, then to them not being able to make it out the second round. It's been a number of things with the Clippers, from bad ownership, such as Donald Sterling, who bought the team back in the 90s, right? And had the team, I believe, all the way up to 2017, or was it 17? I believe 16, one of the two. He had the team all the way up to the Lob City era, right? And it was just an ultimate disaster. The owner was cheap. He didn't spend money on the team. The stadium was trash. He wasn't very good to the fan base. And then, of course, the whole racial thing, he had going on with the black players and stuff like that on his own damn team. A lot of things, with the Clippers franchise has just been, a muck. And when you have to actually look at everything in totality, they've been a team that's been, had a lot of, hardships, had a lot of, tough things to overcome. Right. So it went from the Lakers, winning championships and having this huge, this huge depth, with all this this winning mentality. Right. Y'all see Kobe Bryant, the great Kobe Bryant, rest his soul, Black Mama, RIP. To the great Kobe Bryant. The Lakers had, momentum for, decades, generations, championships, success. The best players wanted to always play with that purple and gold. That used to always be the headline, right? Right. So that used to be up till 2013. And then, in 2019, the roles changed. 2013, the roles changed, where the Clippers started getting more of the, upper hand over the Lakers. They started, winning games, not just even with the Kawhi and PG era. They started winning games with the Lob City era with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. That's when the winning started on the Clippers side. So I used to be a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm going to tell you, I used to be a Kobe Bryant fan. I was never a Laker fan, but I love Kobe Bryant. I'm a Clipper fan now because I love the team. But I remember being on that side, watching the Clippers beat the hell out the Lakers at this time. And me being Kobe fan, I was like, what the hell is happening? How is this team beating the Lakers all the time? And I know for a fact it gets and it eats that Laker fans that they cannot beat the little brother. And I'm about to play a little video, a little clip to prove that. We're going to take like a minute break. I want y'all to pay attention to what this little, friendly rivalry, what they're talking about. So here we go.
Can you say something nice about the Clippers?
No.
Can you say something nice about the Lakers? It was the last minute day. The 2019-2020 basketball season is upon us, and being in LA, we have two of the biggest teams with an even bigger fan rivalry. We are down here at Staples Center to try to see if we can not antagonize the fans, but get them to say something nice to each other. Bring them together for once. Can you say something nice about the Lakers?
They got the good cheerleaders.
They play at Staples.
They have a good past.
They're gonna have a competitive season.
Oh, yeah.
AD and LeBron. I was fans of theirs before they came to the Lakers, so I still like their game.
New owner's pretty cool, and hopefully one day they'll go to Seattle. Hopefully.
No, it has to be nicer than that.
You guys got some nice banners hanging up in our ceiling, and it's our ceiling too, but God willing, we're going to have a banner of our own, and then we can stop this little brother crap.
One nice thing about the Clippers is that they're going to be good losers. They're not going to be sore losers.
Yeah, I got one.
Thanks for paying our rent.
Thanks for the big market. You know, brought us 2 big players. Without that big market, LA market, we wouldn't have that money to bring in the fans and all that. So, new kings in town.
Well, look, we didn't solve the rivalry. In the end, we still might be very far apart, but I'd like to think that we brought everyone closer together. Slightly closer together. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got a game to catch. I don't have a ticket.
Now, if you guys did not get a chance to listen to that, that was basically, and as y'all come in and hit that like button, smash that like button as y'all come in here, man. Great content, great topic right now. We're talking about the Lakers and Clippers rivalry. Will the Lakers finally be able to end the Clippers rivalry this upcoming season? That's the question. Thank y'all for coming in. Now, those are fans of both the Lakers and Clippers side that talked about, you know, the rivalry and will it end, and how actually something they'll say something nice to the other person's team. And I'm listening to both sides, and for the Lakers, their thing is they're going to always throw them championships up, right? That's what they're always going to do. They're going to throw the championships up every single time. The Clippers are going to bring up the recency that's happened of recent, right? The thing is that really kind of surprises me, and I'm going to get to very, very, you know, the point. At some point, the Lakers got to understand that you cannot continuously use championships to make up your argument, because I think they're 11. They won the last 11 games, the Clippers, over the Lakers. Y'all saw the, you know, opening clip I played with ESPN today with Malika Andrews, David Meneman, and I want to say, I don't know, I think Mike Breen or somebody. They said the Clippers have just been dominating the Lakers, and it's been true. Over the last 11 games and meetings, the Clippers have been getting the upper hand over the Lakers. And it doesn't matter who the combination is. We've seen just in the last year, before this past year, you know, when Kawhi Leonard was hurt, missing the whole season, the Clippers won every single game, even when Kawhi wasn't there. And Paul George played one of those games. They still won every single game. It didn't matter who the Lakers had. They had Anthony Davis, they had Russell Westbrook, they had, you know, their full team. No matter who their combination was, they could not beat the Clippers. You understand what I'm saying? And now that you got Russell Westbrook on the Clippers, they won the last season game against the Lakers, who actually had that same team go into the playoffs that went to the Western Conference. So what you're looking at right now, you're looking at a team in the Lakers who've had problems matching up with the Clippers for a number of reasons. The main reason is because the amount of wing depth the Clippers have has given the Lakers problems. You have smaller guards like Austin Reeves and then Patrick Beverley at the time. You had, you know, Malik Beasley. You had Kent Bazemore. You had who's the other guy I'm thinking of? He's another shooter on the Lakers. They don't have enough wing depth. They don't have enough, you know, two-way players to compete with the Clippers are able to bring, right? Because the most important position for the Clippers is the wings, you know, with Kawhi and Paul George. So when you have too many small guys not even able to, you know, actually play against those guys, you're going to have problems. You're going to run into major issues, right? So with that being said, the Lakers have been struggling with the Clippers, and I've watched every single game they faced. The Lakers just cannot beat this team. Now, Kareem, the man I just mentioned earlier, who's a Laker fan for sure, he said that he feels the Lakers are going to be able to beat the Clippers finally this season. Now, if y'all have not voted on that poll, make sure you guys vote on the poll what you guys think the Lakers are going to finally end the streak that the Clippers have. So what's going on is basically, like I said, the Laker fans are very bothered that they cannot beat the Clippers. Because the way I see it, and I've been watching, a lot of YouTube videos and listening to different fans. The Lakers seem to have more of the actually grind against the Clippers than the other way around. See, when the Lakers were actually defeating the Clippers and dominating them in like the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, when they were dominating the Lakers or the Clippers, you didn't really hear too much of this, Laker hate towards the Clippers or, hoping they don't win a championship or constantly making fun of, the players on the team. You didn't really hear that because the Clippers were not a threat. But because now the Clippers are a threat and the Lakers cannot beat them, what you have now is a lot of, misery loves company. Because you can't seem to defeat this team and you can't seem to beat the quote unquote little brother, your only hope is that they can't win a championship or somebody else knocks them out. And that's what makes it so hard for me to, accept that damn bubble. Because what you had was a situation where another team put the Clippers out. Now, it's not the Lakers' fault by any means. They did what they were supposed to do. They played who was in front of them. They beat them. They beat the Denver Nuggets. They got the championship. So all kudos to them. So you gotta give them respect. But in the back of their minds, they know they cannot really defeat this team. So their only hope is to really hope somebody else knocks the Clippers out. If you really listen and talk to Laker fans, and I have a lot of Laker friends and buddies being out from California and all that stuff, if you really get a chance to talk to them and have a real conversation, in-depth conversation, or just a conversation just in general, just joking around, they'll tell you everything you need to know. Every time they bring up the Clippers, it's always about somebody getting hurt. Never about how good their team is. Never about, they can actually beat them themselves. They'll say, oh yeah, Kawhi and PG, they don't even stay healthy. They're not going to even make it to the playoffs. They're not going to even make it to the second round. That's the line they always use. And they use that line because they know deep down they cannot beat this team. They'll say stuff like, well, yeah, we got 17 banners, so how many you guys have? How many championships do you guys have? That that's fair, but what I will refute back to that is it gets kind of desperate when you're going to keep using that same line over and over and over, because outside the bubble, if they don't win the bubble, this entire decade of the Lakers have been a failure. From 2013 all the way to 2023, it's been a failure. I mean, I remember watching a lot of those teams after Kobe got hurt with that Achilles tear. Those teams would be like winning 15, 20, 25 games from like 2013 all the way to 2017. The Lakers were trash for like a 5-year drought. Now the Clippers haven't won a championship, but they've been consistently making playoff runs. And the thing that's just been hurting them is injuries, which another thing the Laker fans will not admit, that we haven't really seen nothing like this before where, star players just continues to get injured, which is why I want to revisit that damn medical staff the Clippers have, because this ain't just been something Kawhi and PG been dealing with. Like I told y'all before, PG played multiple games, multiple 70 game seasons. Now all of a sudden with the Clippers, he's actually playing 55 or 31 type of games. He played 57 last year. So this is unusual territory. I even believe Kawhi Leonard, and I don't hope this happens at all, but if he ended up going to a team like the Warriors, I believe they can actually prolong his career and actually help him stay more healthy throughout the season. I truly believe that. And if that was to happen, then you can really look at the medical staff with the Clippers, because you've already had players come out and say the Clippers medical staff was trash. Chris Paul, Serge Ibaka. I don't think Blake Griffin came out and said it, but I know he's probably thinking. I know he has an axe to grind with the front office, but that's another subject. And shout out to Thomas Talented for telling me that. But the fact of the matter is that when you really get a chance to sit down and speak to Laker fans, what they'll constantly keep bringing up is two reasons. I want y'all to listen to me very carefully what they'll say. They'll bring up the championships that they were not born to really see, or at least about half of them they weren't born to see, or they'll bring up injuries. They'll never say, okay, yeah, we can beat y'all. We want to see y'all in the playoffs. No, they hope somebody else knocks us out so they don't have to see us. That's what's really going on. And that's fine. But it gets kind of, strange when that's the only refute that you have, that you hoping somebody else knocks you out to win. It just really shows. So, like, I think it's kind of strange that the Laker fans are like so Actually, I would say both sides. Let me say this. If one team out of LA makes it to the finals, I would hope that the other team will root for them. If the Clippers make it to the finals, I would hope the Laker fans will root for the Clippers. If the Laker fans make it, or if the Lakers make it, I hope the Clipper fans will root because it's still LA. It's like New York. If the Knicks make it to the whatever or to the playoffs, then I see Brooklyn Nets fans or Nets fans will root for them. And the same thing with the Nets, Knicks fans will root for them. But for whatever reason, this whole LA battle LA thing, I don't understand it more on the Lakers side than the Clippers because the Lakers already have titles. They already have 17 championships. What do you get out of trying to, wish that another team either A, gets injured or B, won't make it out the playoffs, all because, you're feeling a little bit some type of way because you have not had recent success against this team. Right? I understand the saltiness, but at some point, it's going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to use that 17 championship title because, to be quite honest with you, the guy that's been responsible for more than half those championships is in the Clippers front office, and that guy is this man right here. That's Jerry West. Now, why people don't really mention that, I don't know. I thought the Lakers did him a disservice a couple years ago when they took away his lifetime tickets that Dr. Buss, who was the owner of the Lakers, promised Jerry West, after he promises those tickets that, he got him revoked because apparently Jerry West and Jeannie Buss, Dr. Buss's daughter, has some type of issue that may, her revolt his lifetime tickets, even though this man has won a championship with the Lakers, was one of probably the top 5 Lakers of all time. And he helped you get a number of championships. He helped you draft with Kobe Bryant. He traded for Kobe Bryant. Without Jerry West, Kobe Bryant wouldn't even been with the Lakers. He was the man that actually said, we're going to get this guy who's coming out of high school. He's going to win you guys multiple championships. That was Jerry West. That's 5 championships right there. He also mentored Magic Johnson, who is arguably in some people's eyes, as far as the 70s and 80s with the Lakers, that was the greatest point guard of all time. Right? Greatest Laker of all time. Jerry West mentored Magic Johnson. Right? They win 5 championships. Kobe and Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol coming to the Lakers. Jerry West made that trade happen between him and Kwame Brown because Jerry West was a consultant with the Memphis Grizzlies, the team that Pau Gasol was on. So that's 2 more championships he helped bring a part of. But what's funny is that a lot of Laker fans don't understand that this guy's in the Clippers front office now. And a lot of it has to do with how the Laker front office, and what I mean by that, Jeannie Buss revolted this man's tickets and did not show him the respect that he deserved. So where I'm getting at is this. The Lakers understand that the Clippers are a problem. All those moves they made for all those wings like Cam Reddish, like, Rui Hachimura, for Jackson Hayes, who else did they pick up? They picked up somebody else. They're trying to match the personnel that the Clippers have. The Clippers are the main team the Lakers have problems with as far as a personnel standpoint. Yeah, the Denver Nuggets swept them, yeah, but that was more about Jokic just dominating the series and then Jamal Murray having a field day as far as his offensive ability. But as far as a personal standpoint, the Lakers are gearing their roster up to try to beat this Clipper team, which is, I find it very weird because I thought the Clippers were the little brother, the stepchild, the team in the basement, all that. But but it's clear to see the Lakers do have worries about the Clippers. I mean, for you to beat a team 11 straight times and you haven't had a chance to you haven't gotten 1 win in 2.5 years. That bothers that would bother me. I have a younger brother. If he beats my ass 11 times one-on-one, you think that's not going to bother me? That's going to somewhat, make me feel some type of way. It has to. But I understand why the Lakers feel like that. But I just had to make this video because I heard Kareem Report say that they were going to finally win a game this season. And it might get lucky and get one. They might. I don't know, but I can also see the Clippers sweeping them again. I can really see that. But the one line they'll always use is, well, it don't matter. You can beat us 100 times. Without a championship, it don't mean nothing. Okay, that's fair. And that's fair. I can leave it there. That's fair. But don't tell me that you don't feel some type of way that you guys cannot beat the Clippers at all. Because, again, I tell y'all, Clipper fans, for the most part, are not really worried about the Lakers because we have to try to win our title. They've won the title. Our whole thing is to win a title for the Clippers. And once the Clippers win a title, and that's just one title, then they start being part of the tradition. They have their own arena going in Inglewood at the Intuit Dome. That's going to be the biggest, best arena in the NBA. Once they win that one title, that's when the shift will start to change because, like I said, a lot of the championships the Lakers won, people don't even really talk about, unless you're like in your 30s, going on to your 40s. Like most of these new millennials don't even look at the Lakers like that because they weren't there to witness it. Right? But you're always going to respect the greats. You're going to always respect, Kobe. You're going to always respect Shaq. You're going to always respect Kareem. You're going to always respect Magic. You're going to always respect, Powell. You're going to always respect Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain. You're going to always respect the greats. But again, the conversation is, do y'all feel the Lakers will finally end this streak? So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. We're going to go on a 2-minute break. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. We will be back in about 2.5 minutes. I'm going to play another video on top of it. And I'm going to drop the link, let y'all in. So here we go.
Watch the offensive rebounding here. In for Davis. Went up high and came down hard, and the Lakers have it, and they come the other way. Clippers down by 1. Jackson, spin up and down. What a great corkscrew move. Clippers by 1. No timeouts. Here's Davis. The other way into traffic. But if it goes, it's over. And the Clippers have survived in a thriller. Wow, what a game that came absolutely down to the last possession. Russell Westbrook, they've been running this all night long. Reggie Jackson and the Clippers, they got the switch they wanted with Reeves and Reggie Jackson. This shot by Anthony Davis just in and out at the buzzer. You couldn't have
right. So we back at it again, man. Hit the like button as y'all come in here. Hit the like button, very important. Hit the share, hit the subscribe as well. If you guys have not already, you know what I'm saying, check out our membership badges. That was the video. Get your membership badges that are available. We are doing our second annual member appreciation giveaway, where we're having our contest next week, next Sunday, where you guys have the opportunity to win free cash and merchandise if you guys are members of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. So get your membership badges by Sunday. That's the deadline to participate in the contest, in the tournament. It's going to be a trivia question tournament. Make sure you guys make sure that y'all come in and actually get those membership badges. But my man Bruce, what's good, bro? How you doing?
What's up, BJ? What's up, everybody in the chat? Hope you guys had a good day. Yeah. Oh, you asking me to say what I think? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I personally do not really care if the Lakers win. Because the Clippers should their goal is to win a championship. It's not to win the Lakers championship. It's not to beat LeBron. It's not to beat Anthony Davis. It's to get Larry O'Brien in the trophy, finally, to get the Larry O'Brien trophy. I don't really care if the Lakers win because Clippers have been beating the Clippers for years. So there's nothing to gain from that. I mean, if they're sweeping the Clippers next season, that would be a concern. But if the Lakers win like one game in the series, that doesn't matter. What matters is winning the championship, to me.
Okay. Appreciate that, Bruce. Appreciate that. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in here. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. The realest, what's good, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You know I have to do this topic about after what Kareem said.
Yeah. What's up, Bruce, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I think the Lakers gonna break that winning streak this year, and I think we need for them to break it because sometimes, for some reason, I feel like we may face them in the playoffs this year, and I think if we would have. Just say if we do sweep them, I think that will be bad because we will go in thinking, just say if we had to face them in a series, we may go in thinking we can beat them. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna really we will overlook them in a way and be surprised if they would knock us out the playoffs. So I think they're gonna win. I say a game or two. I don't think they're going to sweep us like Kareem was saying, but they may get a game or two. And I hope they do win a game or two. So, because like I say, just in case we do face them, we'll take them more serious, We say, all right, they did beat us. They got a better team. Because I'm not going to lie, the Lakers do got a nice little team. They do. So.
Every season every year before the season, Lakers fans always proclaim they have the best team. They have a great team. And after 2 months, they'll be like, oh, nobody can play on the team. Why? Get that guy out of the team.
That comes with LeBron, man. That's That's the media. That's the media, man. So that's why you see that, that's going to go wherever LeBron goes, wherever team he play for. He can play for Portland. They're going to be doing the same thing. Denver, they do the same thing. So that's all that is, man. Whatever team you play for, the media gonna follow, boost that team until they start losing. Then it's the players. You know how that go, man. That's a rerun.
I mean, the Jazz used to beat the Bulls all the time in the regular season. And what happened in the finals? They used to beat the Bulls all the time in the regular season. The Knicks used to beat the Bulls all the time. So it's not a regular season. I don't think Clippers fans should care what Kareem said. Nobody cares what Lakers fans said. Just have to win. You play to win the game in the playoff. To me, the season starts in the playoff.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all a two-part question. Do y'all feel the Lakers are more on the Clippers' mind, or the Clippers are more on the Lakers' mind? And what do y'all feel a championship will do to the Clippers?
I think.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that's more so the fans. I don't really think the players, like I say Kawhi, PG. I don't really think they look at, okay, the Lakers, we got to beat them. I think that's more of the fans, the whole, because like I say, and like I told Elder that night, BJ, if we do win a championship, that's not going to mean anything to the Lakers because they're going to say, well, we got 17. So it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. So yes, it's easy to say win a championship. All right, if we win one, you know what they're going to say. Oh, well, we get 16 more. So, I mean, you can't win against the Lakers. And that's the same thing with Boston. But you know what was so crazy? Because the Lakers just got number 17. But you never heard Boston say, hey, we got 17, y'all got 16. The Lakers always thought that they were just the best team in the league, period. So, no, I don't really, like I said, I don't think it's going to change much, man. If we win one, if you're coming from a Laker fan, it's still not going to be enough. So, yeah.
I don't think the Clippers are in anybody's mind. The Clippers are going to fly under the radar, and they just have to win it. And I love it like this. I don't think the Lakers are thinking about the Clippers. I don't think the Clippers are thinking about the Lakers. So I don't think any team's thinking about the Clippers. I mean, Clippers were seen like a contenders for years. Now I'm sure they're seen as pretenders. So, so the Clippers have to go and show it this year. It's championship or bust this year. That's it.
Right. Yeah. And like you say, even with the Christmas game, that that's business, man. You can't be mad at the league with that, man. Because like you say, you don't know who gonna play, who gonna be injured, so it's like that's business. So I get that.
Yeah, I wasn't even upset. I was like, the Clippers last year, the teams that got the games, they actually did more for their teams. The Nuggets, the Suns, even the Lakers, they were better last year as far as reaching their potential.
Right.
Like that's the frustrating part about the Clippers. Like we haven't seen them at their full what we have, but we ain't seen them finish at their full potential under Ty Lue.
Right.
That's the frustrating part.
Right, because they did the same thing with Brooklyn. They was like, shit, we don't know if KD gonna be there. Now we ain't gonna put we ain't giving them no Christmas game. Like I said, that's business. So I get that. I get it from that point of view. Yeah. And they looking at it like shit. The Clippers stay injured. Kawhi may be injured. PG may now. Why we gonna put them on TV for?
No point. No point. Yo, y'all hit the like button, hit the share to subscribe.
But you know what, man? Hey, Bruce, was you on a ticket live stream earlier?
No, I was posting comments. I will never go
Oh,
on ticket live
no,
stream.
that's what I'm saying. You was in there, right?
Yeah, I was there, but I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't.
I thought that was you, man. What's going? You know what, man?
I'm always there.
YouTube is, man. It's some funny cats on YouTube, man. Like you say, man. They take this stuff to the. I mean, they take what other dudes do, what other people do, too serious, man. It ain't even that serious.
Yeah.
I can care less what Kawhi do. I mean, like, it ain't even that serious to me, man. That's why I say man, if I see Kawhi walking down the street, I don't do that autograph stuff. I don't do none of that, man.
They think YouTube is real life. YouTube is not real life.
I'm just, I was in there just listening. I'm like,
I was laughing. Man.
I'm like, are these fools for real, man? Like, basketball need to hurry up because see, people don't got nothing else to talk about, man. They don't got nothing else to talk about, man. Like, they mad at Kawhi not going to the Hall of Fame, ceremony. Man, come get the fuck out of here,
Bro, I was talking to Bruce about this. I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't even think of like Kawhi was even like he was even on the team. Like Bruce told me, I didn't know he was still on the team. I forgot he was a Spur.
Right.
Man, nobody cares about that, man. Nobody cares. Because as I was telling BJ, Phil Jackson didn't go to Michael Jordan Hall of Fame, and Michael Jordan didn't go to Phil Jackson Hall of Fame. Michael Jordan didn't go to Dennis Rodman Hall of Fame. Okay? So Dennis Rodman didn't go to a lot of people Hall of Fame. So it happened. Shaq didn't go to D-Wade. Shaq didn't go to D-Wade. So why we're not on track about it?
It's just it's good. It's just the narrative, man. And it's like, come on, man. I get it. It's YouTube. You want to, make some, but it's like, come on, man. Like
Kobe didn't go to Shaq Hall of Fame.
No, he didn't. But it's like I was just listening. I'm reading what people put. Like, man. Motherfucker got too much free time on their hand. I wish I had it.
Clippers Kawhi needs to win this year to shut up some people who talks too much trash about him.
All right.
He needs to win this year because he's been letting a lot of championship waste. Championship use waste.
Yeah.
Kawhi should have like 4, 5 championships.
I say 4. I say he left 2 on the table with the Clippers already. I mean, it would have been great if he would have got 2 with the Spurs, but Ray Allen, stopped that. But yeah, with the Clippers so far, he left 2 on the table. So
thanks. Hey, my boy Eleazy in the building. What's good, E?
What's good with you, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
No, you already know. What you got, bro?
What we talking about?
Will the Lakers finally end the Clippers winning streak this year?
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. What, they got 4 more games this year?
Yeah, they played 4 times.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna allow that to happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For that rivalry is like a real. And now that the Clippers got their own building, to lose to the Lakers in their own building, they're gonna be like, not on our watch.
It's not this year.
So it's a lot of pride that it comes into that game, because I noticed that when they play LeBron, Kawhi and LeBron got this thing, Paul George and LeBron got this thing. Russell Westbrook now and Los Angeles Lakers have this thing. So it's weird because all of the role players get up for this game. Like if Nicholas Batum and all them other motherfuckers, Rocco and all them don't do nothing else for the rest of the season, they gonna show out against the Lakers. They gonna play hard, intensified defense. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real competitive, bro. It's just something about, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers that it brings like the best out of you, especially when you're playing against this LeBron and AD led Lakers.
Yeah, I was telling everybody that you can see the Lakers try to create a team that could beat against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Picking up all them wings, picking up Cam Reddish, picking up Jackson Hayes. They try to have a team to go against the Clippers. They ain't gonna say it, but that's what it is.
Cam Reddish and motherfucking just the system. Cam Reddish need the ball in his hand. He got to prove himself, but he got to have a rock in his hand to showcase what he can do. That ain't finna happen on no LeBron team. Then you got AD gonna come back. He gonna dominate the ball. LeBron still gonna think that, okay, I'm year 2021. I still got it. He gonna be jacking up threes from half court. So it's just like, and then you got Jackson Hayes. How does he fit in? Like, he ain't even got a chance to develop. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden you're coming to a team in a city and a media like LA. Bro, these dudes, it's a different type of pressure, bro, that comes with playing in LA. Everybody ain't suited to play in LA. That's why a lot have came, a lot have gone on and did better when you're not in them bright lights, bro. It's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you got big shoes to fill. You in La La Land, bro. You got huge shoes to fill. So just that alone is gonna have a lot of people kind of like, you know what I'm saying, just on the edge of their seat. Like nervous, anxious, like they're not really mentally tough for it, bro.
So you think the Clippers gonna go 4 out this year?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that because you can't tell me the Lakers like players don't be thinking about that. Like every time they play the Clippers, I watched them play last time they played against the Clippers, the last game. I went to it. And you could just tell, even Austin Reeves, you can see like they were just tense. It wasn't so much like the stars; it was more the role players.
Right.
They were like tense, like missing open shots, and the Clippers are like comfortable because they've already beat these niggas multiple times. Just another game. But for the Laker fans, you got the crowd, you got the fan base. They care about this rivalry, so that's more added on pressure. So yeah, I actually agree with you. I actually agree with you.
See, that's my whole thing, BJ. Sometimes you can get too comfortable, and I think that may bite us. Just say if we meet up in the playoff, if we sweep this team, man, you're gonna go in that series too comfortable because you're gonna feel like they can't beat you, and sometimes that can be bad within itself.
That's my thing. I don't think Kawhi Leonard and those guys and Russell Westbrook would even allow them to get to a point. And Ty Lue, if Ty Lue was still the coach by that time, I don't even think they're gonna get to a point to where they get complacent and arrogant and cocky, like, oh, they can't beat us, because they know in the playoffs, bro, everything changes. You can't play regular season style basketball in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying?
What happened if this the series that PG goes, go cold?
Nah, PG always kills the Lakers.
But I'm just saying, what if though, BJ?
That's a big if. I don't think we can look at. We gotta look at what's been in front of us. He always be killing the Lakers, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even like that whole bubble shit done fucked up PG's whole image. But I mean, when he faces about 95% of teams, bro, he cooks the entire team. That bubble shit was an anomaly. But I hear what you're saying, real. I just think with Russell on the team now, he's not going to allow. I won't even say Kawhi. I don't think Russell's going to allow those guys to get complacent.
Hey, I'm gonna give him one. I'm giving them one game, man.
Well, you can give him one game in the crypto.
I'm gonna give him one, man. I'm not thinking they finna sweep it. Hell no, man. Hell no. I don't see it. and they
How
and
many
to be
games? How
honest,
many games? What's the
they
streak?
the 11. They on 11 winning streak. They may steal the first game. That first game in November. To be honest with you, they may
Damn,
steal
Ain't
that
that
game,
lasting
man.
crazy? Ain't
sometimes.
that crazy?
And if they and once they beat the Lakers, oh man, the media gonna talk about it
So
like
this is how you know. This is how you know that you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers are hella mad because the first thing they say is, "Nigga, we don't know how many championships we got." That's the only thing that the Lakers can bounce back. But the Clippers have dominated them for the last several years, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, and that's why I say once we get that championship, then I won't say things are gonna change. Like I said, the Clippers are worried about their image. They're not worried because they're never gonna live up to the Lakers. Um, the Lakers are always gonna be the creme de la creme because of the history. But as far as recent time, yeah, the Clippers are. You rather play with them and their team than the Lakers.
And I'm
I'm
just letting
sorry.
you know, bro. The Lakers not making the playoffs this year. Book me. You
Uh,
can quote that on me, bro.
yeah. I
They're not
mean,
making the playoffs, bro. I
I'm
don't give a fuck
I'm
damn,
who
doing
they
this
got on their
part.
team. They're not making the playoffs, bro.
Okay.
damn, damn.
See, that's the issue that I have with Clippers and Clippers fans. Instead of handling their business, they have arrogance and they think that they're gonna be unbeatable and they're not even ready for day one. I don't want the Clippers to focus on sweeping or winning 4 games uh against the Lakers. Just play whoever in their schedule. Try to win
Right,
as many games as possible to get a good position to
right,
win in the playoff. I don't
right,
care about the Lakers win 1 or 2 games. Just win the games to get a first seed, a second seed.
right.
You gotta
Yeah, I
start off
agree
with
with you.
a strong start this year. It gotta be a strong start.
Yeah.
Got to be.
No, I think the Clippers are going to end up firing or terminating Tyronn Lue before the All Star break. I feel that for some reason. I do.
Mm. Hold on, Cole. Got Kobe Jordan in the building. What's up, man?
Oh shit.
What's good with it, man? What y'all boys up to?
You know, LA Clipper talk. You know how I go.
What you got on that, Kobe? Kobe Jordan. Mm.
His mic must be messing up again.
Damn.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
He must be in a cave or something, bro.
No, hey, I didn't say nothing. I was just sitting here quiet. My mic ain't messing up. I just wasn't saying nothing.
What you
I'm just
got? What
listening
you
to
got on
y'all, man.
the Lakers? Will they end the Clippers winning streak this year? And like I said, what presumed me to make this topic is because Kareem put it out there last week. The Lakers are gonna finally beat the Clippers. So that's what actually
Ain't
presumed me
nobody
to make this
paying.
topic.
Ain't nobody paying Kareem no attention, man. He delusional, man. This dude delusional, bro.
Hey, bro, how Kareem doing, bro? I don't get no notifications on YouTube no more for no shit, bro. I don't be understanding that.
Yeah, I just go to their channels and just see if they put anything up. So, I mean, he
Nah,
seemed like he's cool. He seemed like he's cool.
I mean, the stuff you've been saying on your channel, Elise, YouTube has been shutting you down. So
for sure.
Man, he been going crazy with the shorts too.
yeah,
He been going
I'm
crazy with the YouTube shorts.
yeah. Elise is driving and saying those things. I'm like, dang, this dude is driving. You better be careful, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm trying, but I can only be one way, so you're gonna keep getting the same old me.
Straight up. But
the shit I be saying is real spit, though, bro. I ain't saying I'm not just talking crazy. It's just real shit.
facts. But Kobe, what you got?
You said what, bro?
I said, what you got? What you got? Anything to say? What's your analysis of the whole? Do you think the Lakers are gonna finally crack the streak?
I mean, I don't know, bro. We gotta see, man. I'm not happy with the front office right now because we still haven't, got rid of certain people on the team. So I don't know, man. We gotta see.
Who you trying to get rid of though?
Certain shit that
Marcus
is
Morris.
still hasn't happened, and I feel like they just kind of like stalling. But maybe it's for the best. I don't know. I just think Marcus Morris he has to go, and I don't want to go. I just don't want to go into this season with with him starting. So that's my biggest position
With
standpoint on
who?
it.
Batum?
No, Marcus Morris.
But I don't understand how y'all want Batum to start though. Like, y'all got to come up off of Batum, bro. Somebody else need those minutes.
Yeah, Batum. This is Batum's last year, so I know he needs to be getting spot minutes. It's time for him to be a good locker room guy, which he already
Man,
is. Which he already is.
Terrence Mann will have that team ready. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We got to see what happens with this roster. It's a few tweaks we can still make because we got too many guys. Like I said, we got to get off a couple of these dudes before training camp. Man, I just don't want that energy going in. How you going to training camp matters, man. When you got guys on the team in training camp to start the season that don't want to be there, like that just it messes with the morale of the team. So you got to kind of nip that in the bud right away. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we
Let's
still
send
got
our
time,
prayers.
so.
Let's send our prayers out to OC Love, man. He's dealing with some stuff in the hospital, so
Oh, I didn't know that, man. Prayers up, man. Prayers
yeah,
up to you and the family, bro.
send y'all love to OC Love. But he said I'm not gonna come to chat because I don't these hospital machines to go crazy. But I agree the realist that they may get one game. So yeah. Is it so? Do y'all feel some type of way when? How do you see more of the Laker fans being more on the Clipper fans' mind? You see more of the Clipper fans being more on the Laker fans' minds. Like from y'all perspective, like who do y'all see more thinking about who?
I
From
think
what y'all,
I think the Clippers don't really pay attention to the Lakers. I think because they already know what it is. I think the Lakers, they have that championship banner, all of that, the morale and just the whole, you know, history. So they got that behind them. So when they do hear Clippers being talked about as championship favorites every other year, I don't think I just think it annoys them because they may be looked at like, why are we not being talked about when they're clearly not better than us? But, I just think that bothers their fans more than it bothers us. So, but yeah, just the fact that we're being talked about, and even before Kawhi, before the Chris Paul teams, those teams are even better. So, you feel me? I just think it just annoys them to the point where it's like, why are they not being talked about in the same conversation? So,
yeah, because they're not good, and that's why I think a lot of times Laker fans get it twisted. Like you can't keep riding on shit that happened 10 years ago. 15 years ago, 20, that don't get you in. You gotta be good every single year in and year out. And they went through a drought from like 13 all the way to like 18, 5 years. They were just bottom of the league. And then they get the championship in the bubble. But like over the last 10 years, 10 seasons, the Clippers have been the better team and they've been, you know, having better records and having, more potential. So that's why they get more to love. And even with that, the Lakers always get more media coverage. They always gonna get that.
So, like you said, I think the Lakers fans just feel threatened. Just feel threatened. They see. I mean, Lakers are always, most of the time, is a butt team. It's a mercenary team.
he said,
It's
"Eat
not.
conspiracy, lazy." I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, what you talking about?
Dude in the chat, bro. He said Thomas. He's stupid, bro. He's talking about you lazy.
He
Yeah.
conspiracy lazy. Yeah.
What you saying, Bruce?
I'm saying that Lakers fans they get arrogant and they know that sometimes the Clippers are more talented. So you know they're doing the Shaq thing when Shaq is talking to Charles Barkley. How many championship you got? Right. So they're doing the Shaq thing. So when somebody feels threatened, they have a desperate thing they do. So that's what the Lakers fans are doing.
Right, I agree. And BJ, that's why that night when we was out, in Kareem chat, Elder telling me to come up. I'm like, ain't no point in coming up, man, because I know how this gonna go. You know what I mean? I know at the end of the day, I know how it's gonna go, man. So what the hell I'm coming up for? Because I know what I'm gonna say. I know what you gonna say. Next year this time, BJ, just say if we win the championship, right? Hopefully we do.
Right.
Kareem had the same, he'd have a string, come up, Elder up. That's salute to Elder if you listen to homie, big brother. But we got a championship. Can we not guess what Elder gonna say? I go get 16. So it's like that. I know how that's gonna go, So it's like it's pointless. That's why I didn't come up there. I told and Kareem know that. Like, what can I say? Y'all got 17 championships.
Yeah.
There's no arguments there, So it's like,
Yeah, but at this point, that's why I say you can't really care as a Clipper fan because it doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. When you get into the semantics and arguments, like, that's why I stay away from that stuff. I can't argue with nobody who, you know what I'm saying? If we not talking about my team, I'm not finna, or how to, get my team better. It don't make no sense because why would I go back and forth with you about you being a fake Laker fan? Like, it makes no sense.
By the way, Lakers fans don't do that to Bulls fans. They don't do that to Bulls fans. Bulls
But it's not
fans, I
even
mean,
that. Like, it's just lame. I don't know. It's just a waste of time. Because, like, the people who are talking like that, most of the dudes that I've heard, these dudes wasn't even, like, you didn't even see, you saw 2 of those championships. So, you're just jumping on the bandwagon,
Exactly.
if you ask me.
Exactly. Like I saw a video and it was like Laker fans being asked who they dislike more, Clipper fans or Warrior fans. My thing is, how are you threatened by a team that hasn't won a championship? So that to me is what's weird. And my thing is, if you both from LA, you should both have you should be rooting for that team to get to the finals because it's
No,
still LA.
I don't think that's how it should be because you got different sets in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the Bloods, you got the Crips. But no, I think I think that I'm gonna just say this: if the Clippers do win the championship, you know how this is how bad it's gonna be, right? That one championship the Clippers will win will be worth
Yeah,
10 or 10 of theirs. Like it'll be
of
just that
course,
much more impressive. It'll
of
be
course.
like how we could run for years on that one championship because we're the Clippers, right? We was never supposed to win. So like we the underdog, and that's why I respect it. I like the Clippers because of that. Like in real life, I'm an underdog in every situation. So that team resembles me. You feel me? Like, but at some point they gotta win though. They gonna have to win. You feel me?
do you want
Hey,
to be the
Thomas,
underdog or are you always an underdog?
Say that
he
again.
said,
Do you want
he
to
I
be
didn't
said,
the
hear you.
underdog or you always want to be the underdog?
It's a gift and a curse. Like I actually embrace it. But here's the thing,
Yeah,
Bruce. In
exactly.
real life, no. And here's the thing. In real life, people will like look at me and they don't when they before they hear me talk, they go, okay, they'll have a certain judgment about me. But then after they see me and they feel my energy and all of this, then they have a different conversation. But no, I'm gonna be this is the type of dude I am. Keep that same energy because you know what I'm saying? Like, don't come around me now. You feel me? Like I'm that type of person. Like, nah, this is who I always been. So I actually embrace it because it keeps the chip on my shoulder. Like it keeps me working hard. Like in my field, bro, you got to stay competitive in sales. Like, bro, I got to go at your neck. But I don't want you to know who I am, though. You feel me? So I don't know. I embrace it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what,
Uh,
BJ, man? I wanted to say something about your the last stream you had about Stephen A.
yeah.
Damn, I wanted to catch that, but man, I fell asleep. But I want to say this, BJ, man. Stephen A, man. I don't think he's for black people, man. I really don't think he's for black people. You know,
Uh-oh.
I what the hell is the Why you say that? Why you say that?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I don't think he's for black people. You know, Stephen A. do too
Don't
much.
go Kanye. Don't go Kanye. But go ahead.
Oh man, I ain't gonna go all that Kanye shit, but no, I really don't. I really don't think and all this. Oh, I'm going hard. I'm going hard at us because the white people, man. Nah, man, I ain't buying that shit, man. Steven ain't know what's up. He know what's up, man.
My
And
question is, oh, go ahead. My fault.
go ahead. What you about to say?
I was just gonna ask, how come PG didn't bring up any of the shit that happened, like with Stephen A. Like, did he even like address that situation?
He probably told him. He probably told him we're not gonna talk about that on air.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
talked
don't know.
about beyond closed
Right.
doors. That's
Okay.
Right.
what happened.
Because he definitely, and I don't know, and like I say, because when we seen Steve A was gonna pull up to the show, everybody thought, okay, man, they about to address this Kawhi situation. Man, they get on there acting all buddy, but man, nobody want to hear that shit, man. Like I say, fam, if you
Yeah.
telling me, hey, I'll pull up, okay, we're gonna pull up, we're gonna talk about what you said. You see what I'm saying? We ain't
Right.
gonna talk
Right.
about, oh, I'm helping this. No, man, we're gonna talk about what you say. We're gonna talk about the reason why you pulling up.
But see, here's the thing though, the realist that makes sense to me now. Now that I know, like I've studied him a long enough to know that that's who PG is. He's not a confrontational type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He may dish a statement back out at you like the whole Devin Booker thing, but he not finna create the smoke with you. He not finna keep going back at you with it. And I listen, if that's who you is, I can't do nothing but respect it. I don't you don't need to be like you know what I'm saying? No Patrick Beverly. You be yourself. But I don't know, man. Everybody's different.
I don't know about Stephen A, man. I don't know about Stephen A.
Stephen A.
I just,
Fugazi, bro. He Fugazi, bro.
yeah, I'm not sold on it, man. I'm not
I'm not a
sold on
fan of him at all, bro.
it. I'm not sold on it. And that little
I
act.
think.
Well,
Okay.
go ahead.
I think the situation is more complicated than that, and maybe Kawhi doesn't want PG to talk to Stephen A about.
Right. And I was gonna say that because I do feel like I do feel like PG probably reached out to Kawhi about that. And
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. I mean, like, I'm interrupt you, really, but they definitely talked about it. So, and I had to think about this too, because I was asking why did they bring it up? If you don't talk about something like that as the main subject, you
what's the
can't
point
tell
of
me
coming
they
on the
didn't.
show?
Yeah, you can't tell me they didn't talk about it in private.
Right.
And Kawhi being who he is, he probably just said, just don't, because PG ain't gonna do nothing to like upset Kawhi.
Right.
So
And see,
I
that's
don't
what I
really.
was thinking.
I wasn't looking at, oh, he should have asked Stephen A the question. I'm like,
Right.
that's not for our entertainment. That's none of our business.
Yeah, but hold on. This is the other part though. Stephen
But
A.
see,
didn't.
they
Oh, hold on. Stephen A. didn't just address Kawhi. He addressed Paul George in the same sentiment. So my question is, why not talk about him just addressing you, right? Like he didn't just address Kawhi. He talked about both of y'all.
right.
I mean, he already kind of said what he said though on the on live
Okay,
though. He
cool.
already said it. I mean, if I've already said it already, like when Stephen A put the sentiments out, PG addressed it on live, and he said like basically how he felt, and it came out. Then when he pulled up to the show, I'm about 99% sure before the show started or whenever they had time to talk, because PG and Stephen A talked.
Oh, okay.
They talked about it sometime behind closed doors.
But
Well, I
but,
don't know.
but
Listen,
BJ, but wait. But
Go
BJ,
ahead.
Stephen A. said that these players, and you can kind of figure out who he was talking about. How these players was trying to get reporters fired, black
Right,
reporters, right? That's what he was saying.
right,
But
right.
what's so different? What's so different with Stephen A. putting out that, if I'm Steve Ballmer, I wouldn't pay Kawhi this and that. But then he's gonna try to say, I only talk about people money after they get the bag. No, you don't.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
you
that
don't,
was
man.
I
So
got you on that.
like I
Yeah, I
say,
agree.
man, it's a lot of you come up there and try to make it seem like, man, it's this beef
It's Hollywood, bro. It's Hollywood.
between me and Jackie, man. Come on, man. You know
But see,
what's
this is
up.
why I say, bro, that shit. That's why I couldn't watch that. I'm not even gonna watch the interview because I could see after watching a quick short video of it, I could just tell by the energy that I felt like that shit is fugazi. Like I'm not finna watch
Right,
it. It's just
right.
it's fake. It don't even
It
feel
was
real. Like,
it was phony. And you know what, Kobe Jordan? That's what I took from
and I don't do no phony shit, bro. See, here's the
that.
difference between me, bro. I don't know. These is NBA players. I'm talking about me in any aspect. I'm confrontational. I like confrontation. You know why? Because the answer, the questions, uh, questions get answered. You feel me? And people gotta come from underneath the rock and they gotta face reality. Like I don't know. When in my listen, confrontation is needed. So that's all I'm gonna say. But listen, no, I agree with you, man. It just frustrates me because maybe
The
everybody's not like that, but I get it. But don't be fake and phony though, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit just fake, bro.
Right, right. And like you say, all this, when I was at the Lakers and Denver game, Kyrie bumped me. Like, come on, man.
I mean, here's
like,
what I'll say about Stephen A. Like, I think Stephen A. be overdoing it. When he talked about um talking about people who need to retire, that's the biggest issue I have. Like, you can't say that about an athlete. You know, it's not your place to say when somebody. He said the same thing about Errol Spence. Like, I'm like, sometimes Stephen A. Smith say things like for shock value because he wants to, because of his mouth. His mouth gets him in trouble. He talks. He has a loud mouth, and he talks, and he's been running with that for years, generations, whatever. That's his biggest downfall. And
but see, that comes from being raised by females, though.
Right. And I'm not saying Stephen A. doesn't have them flaws. When I was bringing up the other day, is I know personally that actually have a relationship with him. He does have a thing for people who have black excellence, because we also got to take from the interview too. When PG asked him the question, "How do you feel about all these podcasters like us as players being in this field?" And he was straight up and said they don't want y'all to succeed. And he said that, I'm actually somebody who's for y'all. So he told him what it was. Like, yo, people don't want you to succeed in this field. They don't feel like, you're taking away jobs. He didn't have to come out and say all that. My only point is this. Stephen A. Smith, yeah, there's certain things I will call him out on, but everything can't be one-sided bad. Everything can't be like we got to take some of the stuff that he's done good. He's like a black journalist to be at the position he's at. And he put in a lot of time and work years before he got on the television for covering different teams, for being a beat writer, working on internships. Like, this is stuff I was told personally about him. And then you look out, his resume, it definitely supports it. So that's the type of stuff I look at. Like, okay, yeah, some of his takes is trash. He oversteps his boundaries. He got a loud ass mouth. Cool.
Yeah,
But
and that's why I say it's a lot of people who do that. So that's why I ain't even just harping on him. But it is
yeah,
what it is. It don't really matter. It is what it is.
hold on, Deuce. What's good? What's good? Deuce. What's good, Deuce? Deuce.
Hey, PG, or not PG, BJ. Did you hear what May said about PG?
Fuck you. You said what?
Did you hear what Mace and Cameron said about PG? Paul?
No, I didn't hear it.
Bro, so Mace was at the Summer League, right? And he was
Mm-hmm.
walking through Summer League with his kid. This dude, Paul George, ran up to try to get in front of him to get his attention. He gonna say, "So I can't be the GOAT?" Bro, Mace said he ain't never met Paul George in his life, bro. He's like, they was in the hallway just looking like, what's going on, bro? Like, this dude, Paul George, like, just weird. But he was saying that because, like, I guess, what's old boy named the rookie? He has said Paul George.
Brandon Miller. Yeah.
Yeah, he has said that was his GOAT. And Mace was like, they was tripping, like, how is Paul George the GOAT? So he, you know what I'm saying, it was a little joke. But you got to go watch that clip, though. That clip funny as hell.
I'll check it out. As y'all come in, hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Hit the Cash App as well. Hit the, you know what I'm saying, super sticker, super comments. We're talking about, will the Lakers finally end the streak of the Clippers this upcoming season? We got everybody in the building, man. If you guys have not got a chance to, hit the link. Dudes try to get in. I don't know what happened, but oh, hold on. He's trying to get back in again. Hope your phone work, nigga. Dudes, what's good, bro? Deuce.
Yeah, he got that Metro Wireless, man.
He got that Kobe phone. Right?
I did send him a phone. You're right. I did ship him one.
Yeah, he didn't send it back. Deuce. Yeah, I don't know. He'll get in. What I'm finna say. How do y'all feel about the changes the Lakers made?
I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Reddish's game. I like the other dude though. From New Orleans, they got. He's decent shot blocker, athletic.
Mm-hmm.
They have no defense on point guard. No defense.
They done changed a point guard like 4 or 5 different times. They got
Lakers fans gonna be tired of that guy who left Miami for LA. He has no defense. He's worse than
You go, my Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, his defense is worse than D'Lo. You'll see.
Dude, you good?
I think it's gonna be AR, man. Who's not gonna live up to the hype? Everybody hyping up, man. I think it's gonna be AR.
Who you talking about?
Austin Reeves. I think he ain't gonna. How everybody hyping him up? I don't think he's gonna live up to no all-star shit. I just don't see it, man.
I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be tired because he's playing the FIBA thing.
I don't even think he needs to be an all-star. Him being a effective role player and his energy, that's enough. Like, he's a really good role player. So.
And you got to keep in mind, man, Austin Reed did a lot of that floppy shit. And that's why I was trying to tell Kareem and Elder, man, he did a lot of flopping. And you can say, yeah, man, it's a part of the game, but...
He's a James Harden disciple. He said he watched a lot of James Harden.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And now this year they supposed to be calling out the flopping, So it's like, man, I don't see him. I don't see him being an all-star.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Deuce's audio, but it ain't working.
How do y'all feel about Zubac, though, man? Do y'all think we could get a better center, or y'all like him going forward?
I mean, he's cool. I'm cool with him.
Yeah, I'm cool since we got a backup.
Yeah, I'm cool.
So that should take off, that wear and tear from him throughout the season, since we do got a backup. But I want to say something, BJ. I think for some strange reason, man, we're going to get Harden. I really think we're going to get Harden, man.
Stop saying that, man.
Yeah, you gotta start throwing that out there in the
Stop saying
atmosphere.
I
that
think,
shit.
I just, man, I think we gonna wake up, man, and we gonna see a trade that Harden coming
It
to
would be
the
dumb
Clippers,
though. It would be
man.
dumb because you would
I
be giving up depth to get a fat donut eating, honey bun eating. Like it don't make no sense. So why do it at
yeah,
this point in his career? That if
right.
they do that move, that just lets me know how thirsty the Clippers
Nobody
really is.
wants James Harden in the NBA.
Nobody wants
Period.
James. Exactly. Nobody wants James
I
Harden.
Don't
disagree. I
nobody
Nobody.
believe
want him.
nah, that's not true. It's
Don't
not the
nobody want him.
no,
No,
it's
nobody
not
wants
that.
James
Hold on, hold
Harden.
on,
Nobody
no,
wants
But,
James
To be
Harden,
fair,
bro.
but
no,
wait
it's
a minute.
not.
Wait a minute.
No, it's not that
Don't
they don't
nobody
want him.
probably want him.
It's
But
the
if the
price.
Clippers can get him, if the
No,
Clippers can off,
why
if
you
the
want
Clippers
a
can
team
do the
killer?
trade that they
You're
want,
the team killer.
okay.
Why do
this is the
who
thing.
we
This is
gonna
the
who
thing
we give
about
who we
Clippers.
giving
Like
up?
Clippers, this is the thing. Like it's almost like we are starved for like success right now that we're willing to eat anything. It's like, bro, y'all just gotta relax. Like it ain't, bro. It ain't just gonna happen overnight. James Harden is not gonna push us over the top. He's not. Just trust me. He's not gonna push you over the top.
The organization looking at, man, is Kawhi or PG gonna be healthy? See, they trying to load up, man.
But
Oh,
bro,
oh,
James
okay,
Harden, bro, he got enough.
okay.
I don't want him, bro. I'm
Okay.
serious. I don't
If
want him.
all I'm saying, BJ, and when it happened, just come back and say the realest you was right. If the Clippers can give up the players that they want to give up for James Harden, they're gonna pull that trigger on it.
If
That's
the
all I'm
Clippers
saying.
get James Harden, I'm off the Clippers.
Who they say they wanted to give up? They wanted to get up Marcus Moore,
I don't know. The Clippers haven't
Norman
spoke up and
Powell.
said no. The Clippers haven't said anything, so I don't know.
That's the thing, though. It's James Harden that want to come to the Clippers. The Clippers aren't desperate to get James Harden.
They not desperate to get him. Right. I agree with you on that.
Well,
Meaning they not giving up no
you
key.
feel me?
They not giving up no key players. They not going out their way to get him. Giving up key players.
The Clippers we need a winner, a winning mentality, not a team destroyer or
Man, they ain't thinking that shit. I'm trying to tell you. They not thinking that.
You want James Harden on the Clippers?
Did I say I want him?
No, I'm asking you. You
No, I
didn't say
don't
that.
want him. No, I don't
Okay.
want him. I'm saying
So
what the Clippers looking like they gonna do. That's all I'm saying.
the Clippers haven't said anything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Man, they just need to give me that Clippers. Man, I need to talk to Steve Ballmer, man. They need to kick some of them dudes out of the front office and let me go ahead and run that whole shit. I'm telling you, bro.
Here we go.
You know what it is? Some of these guys, they're just too analytical, man. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of the stats. I'm tired of the shit. Like, it's just annoying, bro.
You know
Some stuff you're
what's
not
funny?
going to see in the stat sheet. And see, I gotta
Daryl
point.
Morey
See,
was
I gotta.
saying,
When I point this stuff out, oh, I'm bashing. Oh, I hate a player. You a player hater. Like, no. But anyway, man, listen. We need to get off of Morris. Like I said, he don't even want to be a Clipper. To be honest, he definitely don't want to be in LA after we tried to trade him. Hey,
Right.
imagine that. Like he seen a trade going through, and then he like blocked everybody number, and now he's still with the team. Like that's crazy.
Daryl Morey was saying James Harden is better than Michael Jordan. So there you go.
You know what I'm like? Like for example, old boy the rookie, right? Kobe Brown. So let me ask you, BJ. You think he'll get minutes? Because he should get minutes, but see, on this type of team, they won't. They're not gonna give him no minutes, and that's the failure of the Clippers. They don't get those guys who deserve minutes the minutes.
Yeah, he should get minutes for sure.
Like what does he not do? He does everything. He defends. He can shoot the three ball. He runs the floor. He knows how to pass. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he does everything. Yeah, Marcus needs to go. Marcus Morris needs to go. Nicholas Batum needs to be on the bench.
I agree with that.
KJ Martin needs to get more minutes.
So
And
what are you looking for a starting power forward? That's it.
I think Kobe can be that. Kobe Brown can be that.
I think
If
so
they
too.
give him a chance and actually, work with him and develop him, I think that he can be that. Because he
And
played
this
4 years of college, so he's
and,
seasoned.
and this is the thing I keep hearing about KJ Martin playing the 4. I will keep him at the 3, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I look at his game, he's not a three-point threat. He's athletic. He reminds me of like a young Iggy. You know how Iggy literally was just a baseline cutter, athletic, above the rim. He was always above the rim, but he's a good cutter. And when I used to watch Golden State back, even before they won the championship, they got so many easy buckets off of Iguodala cutting baseline, Steph, Clay dropping it off to him. A lot of buckets was like they used to backdoor cut you all the time. Him and Harrison Barnes used to definitely kill you backdoor cut. What I'm saying is if the Clippers could use him like that, where we could just get him easy buckets, no ISO, just get him straight to the basket. That's a lot of easy points because we struggle on offense. So if you can get him and get easy offense, to me that's a win. But you got to play
I'm
him.
sorry, he's not Iggy. He doesn't have the same IQ as Iggy.
I didn't say IQ. I said his athleticism.
I'm
He's super
so
athletic.
that's why he
He's a
cannot play
good
the
cutter.
3. He cannot play the 3, man.
What does that have to do with playing the 3? What does that have to do with playing the 3?
Man, he's a 4.
That has
That's
nothing
it.
to do with playing the 3. You're saying that a 4 doesn't have IQ, but a 3 like that. That makes no sense.
He
What I'm
doesn't
saying
have
is
the
that
IQ to play the 3. Yeah, he's a 4.
okay. So what IQ do you need to play the 3 that you
The
don't need
IQ
to
to
play the
play the
4?
3, he does not have it.
Okay, so hold on.
He's
Let me
not.
ask you a question. You didn't answer my question. What IQ do you need as a 3 that you don't need as a 4? Because there's really no 4 or 3. To me, it's positionless basketball. If you ask me,
Is the 3 only once? Is only good at dunking? A
say
3
that
is
again.
only good at dunking? Is a 3 only good at dunking?
No. I'm putting him at the 3 because of his height. He's 6'6". He's not tall at all. Why would I put him at the 4 or the 5? That's not gonna work. Especially if I could put a Kobe Brown at the 5 or Batum but Kobe Brown at the 4 or Batum at the 4. To me, him at that 3 position, especially off the bench, that would make us that much more bigger. You have him coming off the bench. You would have Norman Powell coming off the bench with him. Who else? Maybe Terrence Mann. So that would be a big lineup. It'll be a fast lineup, and I think we'll just be that much more athletic. But playing him at that 3. Because think about it. If you play him at the 4, he's 6'6", bro. Like, that's not – to me, it's like, why play him at the 4 where you could easily have
Charles Barkley was 6'5", 6'6".
you could have another dude 6'7" like Kobe playing the 4. Now you got 3, 4. Terrence Mann is 6'5". You got Kobe at the 4 who's 6'7". So you got a lot of guys who could really play
Non-shooters.
multiple positions. So yeah, that's my opinion. I don't think he needs to play the 4.
A 3 that does not shoot cannot play in the NBA these days.
Okay. There's a lot of guys like that.
Like who?
What do you mean? There's a lot of guys who can't shoot the 3 ball.
Like as a small forward?
You said what?
As a small forward?
So hold on. Was Iggy a good 3-point shooter?
He's good enough.
No, see what I'm saying? You contradiction right there. Iguodala was not a good 3-point shooter. He
has the IQ to play the 3.
Okay, so what?
And he was playing with shooters. He was playing with shooters.
Okay, so what does that mean?
If the Clippers play him at the 3, they don't want to win.
I don't understand that logic. That makes no sense.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this: what would his advantage be playing the 4? He's undersized to me. He's big. I mean, he can jump.
Everybody's undersized in today's NBA.
Okay, so what I'm saying is play him at the 3. He's athletic. He can get to the basket. That'll make our lineup bigger. Putting him at the 3 makes us bigger. It makes us more athletic. I like it. I think we should put him at the 3.
All right.
Because I'm looking at the bench lineup. Like Kobe Brown can't play the 3. I would put him at the 4. That dude's like 250. So you put him at the 4, and then you have Plumlee coming in at the 5. That's a
What's the
big
3-point
lineup.
percentage
I
of
like that.
KJ Martin? What's the 3-point
Say that one more
percentage?
time.
What is his 3-point percentage? Does he have a mid range?
I don't know his 3-point percentage. I know he's a little bit below league average. I think he's at like 31 or 32% from 3. Last
Yeah.
time I checked, he was like 32%.
You're gonna have a young Marcus Morris breaking.
And then Kobe Brown, he hasn't even played in an NBA game, so I don't know what his 3-point, but I know he could shoot the 3. And then you got Plumlee who could pass, who could run the floor. So,
okay,
I want to see us play big. This small ball lineup, people don't understand. You got to have a certain type of team to just play small ball all the time. You can't just keep playing small ball because it's a thing to do. You got to have the right guys, and your guys got to be able to shoot. And that's what I'm saying, like, and run the floor. Since KJ Martin's not a great 3-point shooter and he's undersized, it's like we need to have height. We need to beat them with size. We need to beat teams with our size because that's the advantage that we would have against a lot of teams is our size. So
we had size last year, and what happened?
what do you mean what happened? We didn't have Kawhi Leonard or Paul George, so that's what happened. Did you not watch the game? Like, what are you talking about? What? Man, this dude, Bruce, you crazy, man.
I'm crazy.
Drinking tonight. Yeah, you been drinking?
I'm drinking. I don't drink. I have never been
Okay.
drunk in my life.
You sound like it, man. You asked me what happened last year. Like, bro, the season just ended like a couple months ago. He's asking me what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard was injured, man. He got hurt and he didn't play after game 2. That's what happened.
I was not talking specifically about the playoff. I'm talking about this season.
I don't know. What do you mean? What happened? I don't understand.
Winning. We're supposed to win some games. We lost those games.
Everybody lose games. We were the fifth. We were
we
the
were
fifth
up
seed.
so many games and they lost. There
Well,
was
yeah,
that Minnesota game.
because Kawhi Leonard missed several games last year. Paul George missed. They both missed over 20 plus games. So yeah, when you have your 2 best players missing 20 plus games, I mean that's definitely gonna hurt your team's winning percentage. You feel me? Just how it works, bro.
All right.
How many games did Jokic and Jamal Murray miss? I bet you not as much as Kawhi and PG. That's why they were the first seed. Imagine if Jamal Murray and Jokic missed 28. Let's say they both missed 30 games. Do you think they would be the first seed, bro? I'm just asking.
I'm not impressed by them, so I don't care.
I am. I like their team. I think they have a well-equipped team. They have a well-unified team.
They're not gonna win this year. So
who cares about But they just see that's the stuff. I don't hate other teams because they won. What? I give them their
just
credit.
because I say they're
respect
not gonna
them.
win doesn't
We
mean
haven't
I
won
hate
nothing.
them.
Who are we to not give respect?
I did
to a
not
team
say
who won?
I hate the Nuggets. I said I don't think they're gonna win.
That's
I did not
fine.
say that.
That's fine. I'm talking about this past season. Those dudes earn it. They deserve it. And I liked how they played. Their offense was effective, was efficient. They have great coaching. And they got role players who know how to play their role.
They won by default. They won by default.
How did they win by default? Tell me how they won by default. They played every team that was in front of them. They earned the first. Hold on. They earned the first seed. You don't get the first seed, win a championship, and say, oh, they got luck. Like, no, that's not luck. They earned it. They earned it in the regular season. See, it would be a difference if they were, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't show it in the regular season and somehow they were playing injured teams in the playoffs. That's not how it worked. They played every team that was in front of them. They waxed the Lakers, right? They beat the Timberwolves, who that's the team they had to play, and then they beat the fucking team that we lost to. So they deserved it, bro. What else you want them to do?
They won by default.
How do you win by default? What does that mean? I don't understand.
They won because
of what?
The team that was supposed to win was injured.
Who was supposed to win?
The Clippers.
So you're saying that we were automatically supposed to win? Like, what are you smoking, bro?
I did not say automatically, but you bring
You
it in.
say you don't smoke or
I
drink,
don't
man. I don't
smoke.
believe you, bro.
I don't smoke. I have
Nah, you
never been
smoking on that
high,
dog food or something. I
drunk.
don't know what you smoking on. You can't say a
I've
team.
been on what? I've been on what?
So hold on. So listen. So
Wait, wait,
that
wait, wait,
means
wait,
hold
wait,
on, hold
wait,
on, hold
wait,
on, hold
wait,
on, hold
wait,
on.
wait, wait,
So hold
wait.
on.
You said I've been on that what?
You
Dog what?
smoking on something. This is the thing, right?
That's not
How
what
do
you
you
said.
so hold on. How so you're saying that a team that was injured should have won. So that means that every year a team that I thought could have won, I should just say I could say that for any team that was hurt.
I don't know why you defending the Nuggets so hard.
No, no,
I
no.
said
I'm
I
defending. No,
don't
here's what I'm
believe
defending. I'm defending the
they won
truth
by
because what
default.
you're doing is you're trying to be disingenuous by trying to discredit a team who won and
How?
earned it.
Oh,
Just
I'm being
because you don't like
disingenuous.
the team doesn't mean that they didn't earn it.
When did I say I don't like the Nuggets?
You said they won by default, which implicates that you. What does that mean? How do you not? How does a team win by
I
default?
don't believe
So
they're
hold
that
on. So hold
good.
on.
That's all.
So
That's why I
okay, hold
said
on. So what? But give me your definition, because I want. Let me shut up. What is to when a team wins by default? What does that mean exactly?
they got lucky. They had a easy road because of injuries of other teams.
Okay, so
That's what
they.
that's what I
Okay,
said.
so let me ask you this: in the Phoenix Suns, who was Kevin? Was their top two players injured?
No, but the point
Okay,
guard was
so let me
injured.
go. Okay, let's go to
The
the next
point guard
series.
was injured.
The team that got to the Western Conference Finals. See, this is the dumb conversation. I don't even know why I'm having this. The Lakers and the
You having this
LeBron and
conversation, you
AD.
creating
LeBron.
something
No,
that
no,
I
no.
did not
Because
say.
I'm attacking your logic right now, which you don't have.
What
I'm
logic
attacking your
am I
argument
using?
right now.
What
You just
logic am I
said
using?
they won by default. How did they win by default when the
I didn't
teams
know
that
you
they hold
were
on? How
I didn't
listen?
know.
Let me finish. How did they win by default when the teams that they faced were
I,
healthy?
I
LeBron and
didn't know
AD were healthy,
I
and they
didn't know
got
you were
swept,
I didn't know
right?
you were
And
such
then they
a
got to
Denver Nuggets
Miami.
fan.
Miami were healthy, and they got whooped. So how do you
Miami
win by
was healthy?
default?
Miami was healthy?
What do you mean? Did Jimmy Butler and Bam play? Well, who was hurt?
What was it? Jimmy Butler like injured?
Bro, he played. I don't want to hear
He
that.
played
Everybody is
injured.
injured.
He
Bro,
played
everybody
injured.
is gonna be somewhat injured in the
He
playoffs.
played injured.
If you're hurt, don't play. See, this is the shit
I
that I
didn't know
hate
you were a
about
Denver Nugget
about
fan,
this
man.
is why I don't like these delusional, these these
Delusional.
these delusional people who don't understand logic or
All I
basketball,
said
and they have
was
these
the Nuggets
crazy takes, right?
the
When you
one by
say a team
default.
wins by
Then you
default,
went
how does
all
the
over me.
hold on? How does the first seed who was winning, who had the first seed for the whole year, and then they get to the playoffs, and then they go through the playoffs, and they face everybody who's in front of
Kobe
them, and
Jokic.
they
Kobe
beat them?
Jokic. Can I finish Kobe Jokic?
I'm just saying. I don't.
Kobe
But how does
Jokic.
that make me a Jokic fan? Use logic and stop trying to
Okay,
attack me
Murray
personally.
Jokic.
You don't have
Murray
any
Jokic.
logic, bro. What you're saying doesn't make
Jamal
any
Jokic.
sense.
Is that better? Jamal Jokic.
See, here's what I
Okay.
learned, right? Here's what I learned. Sometimes I understand people have biases, but sometimes you got to be impartial, right?
Jamal
Because
Jokic.
even though I have a bias as a Clipper fan, I can be impartial and say, you know what? Even though I wanted my team to win, I'm gonna give respect
I
to the
did
team
not
that deserved to
say
win.
that
But no,
they
you're
all my
being
showing
biased right
bias.
now.
All am I showing bias? All
Because
I
you're
said,
saying, because hold on, because you're saying a team that deserved the championship, they beat everybody in front of them, was the number one seed. They didn't cheat
okay.
any team. They didn't cheat they didn't cheat by doing nothing wrong,
Okay.
right? How does a team like that win by no? They earned the championship. The league
Did,
won,
did, did I
bro. The
did I
Lakers.
say
Go
did
ahead.
I say that the Nuggets were frauds? No. Did I
No, no,
say
no.
that they
I don't. But
wait,
you don't.
see,
But
you're not letting me
you're
talk.
playing word. No,
Let me
because I don't. I
talk.
don't want to hear it. Because what you're saying is this, right? When you say a team wins by default, right? To the majority of the people that's listening, that's basically saying that they're frauds. That's what that means, right? Because when you say win by default, that means that oh, they just won because of there's always a something that was in that caused them to win. They couldn't have just won on their own will. You're saying that something caused them to win, which there's nothing that caused them to win. There was no injuries. Everybody they played was healthy. They beat the teams that was in front of them, and they were the number one seed. So don't say, oh, it's by default they won. What default? Tell me what's the default.
Man, y'all niggas need a hug, man. The fuck.
He needs a
And
hug because
I'm gonna
he
make.
needs a hug
hey,
I'm
because
gonna.
I
their
didn't
best
know he
player,
was
Their best
Hold
player,
on.
the best
He's not
defensive
letting me
player
Hold
talk.
on,
on their
Kobe.
team.
Hold
He's
on.
never letting me
Hold
talk.
on. One at a time.
It don't
One
make
at a
no
time.
sense.
Kobe.
Make it make sense.
One at a time. One at a time. Go ahead,
Man,
Bruce. Go ahead. What you? Because
man,
Kobe asked the question. Go ahead, Bruce.
man. And you're not letting me answer. I start saying, you already like 5 sentences. All I said was they won by default. Did I say they did not deserve to win? No. All I said was they faced his team that had injuries. And they won the championship. Okay, that's fine. But I don't think they were that good. Okay. They won the championship. I'm not gonna go to their social media account. I'm
That's
not
crazy.
gonna go on TV or on the internet and say, "Oh, Denver Nuggets, they are frauds. They should not win the championship." All I said, they were not that good. That's all I said. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So let me ask
But
you
no,
this.
though. But no, wait a minute. Kobe Jordan is right though. When a person
No,
used
he's
that
delusional.
term, you win by default. You kind of putting it out there as okay, you won because more than likely the team was injured. You know, it's kind of like when people say Curry when they won their first championship by default because a lot of the team they went against players was injured. So what Kobe Jordan's saying is true. And I know you probably meant it another way, but when you hear people use that, term winning by default, that's what they pretty much, take it as. A team was injured. And that's why this team advanced to the next round, man. So
Mikey
that's
to
all.
X, why do I think about the in-season tournament? I think it's a cash grab and it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. And
Okay.
I think a team like Memphis may win that, or Memphis or the King. No, not Memphis. The Kings. They may win something like that. They may win that tournament.
Let me go to Bubba real quick. What's good, Bubba?
What up, BJ?
What's
Salute
good?
the panel. Salute the channel.
What
What's
up?
up,
What
man?
up, Bubba? Bubba, what's good? What's good with you, bro?
What's
By the
good?
way, good luck with James Harden. Go ahead.
What's good?
We'll see about that, but I mean, as far as the Lakers and the Clippers go, yeah, the Lakers are due for a win, and I mean, I made these observations every time I watch the Clippers play the Lakers. If PG plays, he gonna go off. 2, another random player might go off because I remember Marcus Morris went off in one of those games. Luke Kennard went off in one of those games. Reggie Jackson went off in one of those games. At 3, Laker fans are gonna say, "Oh, the Clippers won the opening night championship. Good luck to them." The 4th observation is Kawhi might play, Kawhi might not play, and the 5th observation is Bruce is not going to be impressed. So these are the 5 observations I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bruce, when you say they won by default, like, what do you mean?
He doesn't know what he means. It makes no sense. Listen, he can't make sense of it because there's no sense to be made, right?
He's not
Listen,
letting me answer.
when you say that somebody win by default, here's the definition of what that actually means. That actually means when there's no other competitors, right? There's no other good competition, or that somebody else is hurt, right? So how do you win by So for example, I mean, we would have to go and list several championship teams that won by default. Because when you say default, that means that there's an asterisk next to it, which means that you basically didn't deserve to win because somebody else was hurt. And I just don't agree to that. Denver Nuggets had one of the best offenses in the league last year, and they've also had one of the best offenses the last few years, right? And then
Right.
you're talking about a 2-time MVP. So you're talking about they have the best player in the league, right? And then he's in the running for his 3rd MVP. So it's like, how do you make that make sense? This isn't like an 8th seed that won or like a 4th seed or 5th seed that got lucky. No, this is the 1st seed, bro. The number 1 team in the West all year long.
Okay, so like I say, you're right, Kobe Jordan. When you use that term, it's more likely somebody was injured. That's really when you use that term in sport. Somebody was injured. So when they went against the Suns, CP3 was out, right?
Right.
Okay. So Then they played the Lakers. No. Who they played first?
Minnesota.
Want somebody out for them? They missing somebody?
No, I don't think so.
Who was the dude who broke his hand?
Oh, McDaniels.
Nah, we're not gonna use that, bro. Because if
Oh,
that's the
no,
case,
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
no.
What I'm
Because the real,
saying, Kobe
hold
Jordan.
on,
No,
you
what I'm
can't.
saying
No.
is,
Hold on. This is what you're trying to do. You're going and picking low hanging fruit. You're picking guys who are
I'm
not.
not picking
Talking
nothing.
about
I did
with
not
a top.
disagree with
Hold on.
you. I said
I understand
what you
that.
said is true, man.
No, the realist. I hear you, and I'm with you. But here's what starts to happen, right? Anybody could come in, and we could look at every championship team and say that, bro. Listen, I can go.
Right.
I can go to the. Hold on. I can go to the 2007 playoffs right now and say, "Damn!" In the second round, the Spurs played so and so, but the sixth man on the team was hurt. Damn.
More likely, you said the key players was hurt. That's
I'm
when. That's.
like, come
But what?
on, bro.
No, what I was trying to get at was because the whole time Bruce wasn't saying that he was saying that certain players was out. So I was just trying to go through each series to see, okay, what players was out, and I was gonna ask him,
Oh, okay, my fault.
do
Go
he
ahead.
even mean right?
Go ahead.
Right.
I
That's
just need
all
to
I
throw
was
that out
doing.
there because I
Right.
just some people will think they'll think the other way and be like, oh no, somebody was hurt, bro. He was a non-factor in that series, and it doesn't matter, bro.
Right. No, like I said, I agree. When you say that, you saying that somebody was injured, right? So that's why I said I agree with what you're saying, man. But like I
But I
say,
mean,
man, he's not in Denver. He don't care for Denver. And shit, I've been saying it all season long, man. Denver is a tough team, and like I'm on record saying it. I did not feel comfortable going against them. I wanted somebody else to knock them out.
But here's the thing I have with what he said though. Like I'm not trying to attack him. I'm attacking his argument because when you say a team like Denver is not good, listen, the years that they were healthy, where did they Western Conference Finals, right? Murray gets hurt. They pick up Aaron Gordon. Like even bro, they've always been a good team. They just haven't been healthy with Jamal Murray. It's just that simple. They've always
No,
been a good team.
Denver a good team. Denver is a good team,
Even when they
man.
used to have, bro, they used to have Jeremy Grant and Paul Millsap in them dudes. They was still
Right.
a top. They was a top
Right.
team then. They was number 3 in the West back then.
And adding Aaron Gordon was a big plus.
A
You
big
see that?
plus.
yeah, he was an
That
upgrade.
was
He was an
that was
upgrade.
size. So
Right.
no, man. Like I say, man,
And
Denver's
then,
a tough team, and if we have to face them, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be tough going
and
against Denver.
when you say that team can't win again, I disagree with you because all of their top guys, they're not even hit 30 yet. Jamal Murray ain't hit 30. Jokic, if they keep the same 3 dudes, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Jokic, and build around them, that team could be in a top 2 team in the West, top 3 team in the West for the next 4 or 5 years, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Then they just add somebody who they replace Brown for.
An upgrade, whoever it is, it don't even matter. Because you could listen, if they go and get another legit role player, all I'm saying is that's adding on to them. They've already won a championship. So it's like, you go out, like they don't need to do too much. They can go out and and that's what I'm saying. I just respect basketball. I respect teams who have good systems, who got good players. That's it. And you can't say they're not a good team when they are.
Right. Now I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna repeat. I don't think they're gonna repeat. But I'm not just going to definitely the Clippers. I don't think we should overlook them.
Okay, well, that's cool. Nobody thought the Spurs, nobody ever picked them to repeat every year because the West was that deep. But guess what? They won 5 championships, and now we look at them and say, man, that team was dynasty. They were legendary.
Did the Spurs repeat?
They never repeat. They never repeat though.
They never repeated. Never.
Right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They're not that good.
Even the years
Not
that they
not that
hold
good.
on.
That's
Even
it.
the years that they lost, right? They were still top 3, top 4 in the West every year.
Oh yeah. They were your top team in the West.
Yeah. Denver is gonna be top 10, whatever, top 5. They're not that good. So,
Okay. So, and this is why I don't respect people who don't know basketball because, again, when you break down a game, talk like that, I can't trust anything you say. I don't know what this dude talking about, man. He talking about they not good. So who? Okay, if
When
they're
did I
not
say
good,
they're not good?
hold on.
I said they're not that good. You forget the
What is
that.
that?
I
It's the
said they're
same
not
thing.
that good. They're good, but they're not that good.
I think what Bruce is trying to say, I think compared
Trying
to
to
other
low cut him and low ball him. Like, what does that mean?
no, I think he's saying this is what I think Bruce is saying. I think he's saying as a champion, Denver compared to other great championship teams, you don't see Denver like that. He sees Denver as a team that got to where they got to, but they're not like a dynasty team. That's what I think Bruce is trying to say.
Okay, but hold on. Again, I don't care about that because we don't know about a dynasty until after the match. We didn't know that. We didn't know Tim Duncan, right, before Ginobili and Parker, before they developed. I'm talking after David Robinson. We didn't know they was gonna win those 5 championships in that era. Did we know that the day that they drafted Tony Parker? Like, we didn't know none of that. So you cannot say that until you see after the fact. So for you to say that they're not a good team, to me,
When did
that's
I say they're not a
He
good
didn't
team?
say
hold
that,
on, real
bro.
quick. I'm just
When
attacking
did I
that
say
one. Hold
that?
on, let me finish. I'm attacking that one argument.
You
You said
asking to let you finish? Wow.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
because you said they're not that good. Did you not just say they're not that good?
Oh man.
Oh, y'all
Exactly.
niggas wild.
Y'all niggas is wild. So when you say they're not that good, what does that mean?
They're good. They're not that good. Man, come on, man. You don't
Okay,
understand English?
cool. So
I said they're
cool.
not that
So
good.
they just got to be. Hold on, they don't have to be. They don't have to be great. They just got to be good enough to beat the Clippers and the Lakers and whoever else is in front of them to get back to the
God.
championship. That's all they
I
got to do.
didn't go all this deep, man. You're doing a soliloquy for nothing.
It's not for
Like
nothing
I'm talking
because
about
you know what it
Jokic,
is.
your brother.
This is why you're huffing and puffing because I attack
Who's
ignorance.
huffing and puffing? Me?
I attack ignorance and people who don't know how to make good basketball points. That's it.
You
It's
see?
simple as
You
that,
see?
bro.
You keep taking shot at me, but that's not gonna work, brother.
So hold on.
Kobe
If I
Jordan
say
said he don't run from the smoke.
so,
He said he ain't
I
running,
don't run
man.
from no. Hey, I love conversation
Hey,
because again, if you cannot explain yourself and actually, communicate effectively what you're trying to say, how
You
are you
you
gonna
letting me
hold
talk
on?
to
So for
explain?
BJ,
You letting me talk to
let me
explain?
finish. So for
Let you
BJ,
finish.
hold on,
Okay.
BJ, why are you? This is another thing I want to know about BJ. Why are you trying to interpret what another man is saying versus letting him explain it?
First of all, because it's my
He's a
show.
grown man.
Hold on. First of all, it's my show. I can do whatever I want to do. Second of all, the conversation wasn't going nowhere, and I think you were trying so hard to get your point off, and you do this a lot, Kobe. Um, you would have your point get off, but you don't want nobody else. When somebody tries to explain it because it's not penetrating the way you want it to penetrate, you say
Right.
they're not explaining it. So it only comes out right when I have to jump in because I'm not going to allow the show to be taken over by this.
No,
I'm gonna
and I
get it. I'm gonna
understand
get it.
that.
I'm gonna get it. So that's why, like I said, first of all, I can do what I want because it's my show. Second of
Okay.
all, it's Bruce was trying to tell you what he was trying to explain that like I just explained, he feels like Denver is not the team that is a world beating team. That's his opinion. He
But hold on,
can't.
but he didn't
That's
say
his
that though.
opinion.
That's what you said though. He didn't say that.
Bruce. So you explain, Bruce. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying they're not that good. They're not gonna be repeating. Okay. If other teams had all their players, I don't think Denver will win that championship. That's all I'm saying. I said. Did I say Denver cannot win next year?
Okay,
I didn't even say that.
So I got a question for BJ now. So we understand what Bruce is saying now because the reason why I didn't say you couldn't say, I'm saying why are you doing it as if he can't explain it himself? That's what I meant. I'm not saying you can't talk to
Because
him.
you weren't taking his point, and everybody was. Well, I caught on to the point. I don't think you caught on to
No,
it. So maybe it might
I
be.
don't think most people understood what he said because I'm going off the word he uses, right? I can't go off of anything else. I don't know his brain. So back to what I was saying is that when he says statements like that, and then you try to interpret it, you're actually adding in more context because he didn't even say anything about dynasties or nothing. He just said, I don't think they're really that good. That's a
He
simple
said they're
statement.
not going to repeat. He said that goes into what a dynasty is. He doesn't see Denver as and then he pretty much says they're a
But you
default
don't need
team.
to be a dynasty to repeat, though.
You don't need to be a dynasty to repeat, but that's what it's leading up to. what Bruce said was pretty clear. He said he doesn't respect. Well, I won't even say respect. He doesn't see Denver as a team to go off and win multiple championships. That's what he means when he said they're not that good.
Okay, cool. No, listen, and it, again, that's his opinion, and that's why I said I'm not stuck on that part. But the part when he says that they're not really that good, he doesn't have no evidence to actually back that up. When I can show you that this team has been one of the top offensive teams for the last so and so years. When Jamal Murray has been healthy, they've been a top 2 duo. And then when you look at where they went in the playoffs in 2020, outside of the bubble, Jamal Murray was hurt, and then he gets healthy back this year, and they go straight to the finals, right? So what I'm saying is that how do you say that that team is not that good when they have the MVP? Because at this point, if we go back in history, BJ, and I was to say, oh, the Houston Rockets weren't that good, people would look at me like I'm crazy. Because how would you say that? Oh, because then I can go back to the numbers and the stats to prove that this team was always a top tier team, right? So I'm just attacking what he's saying on surface level, right? His opinion. But when you say they're not that good, that lets me know he doesn't know a lot, because this team has always been a top tier team since they've had Jamal Murray and Jokic.
Well, what? But that's the reason why it's an opinion. So just because he can always have his opinion, I mean, there's no need to attack him to say like he don't watch basketball, he don't know this. I mean, that's what you were starting to go into, and then that's when he started firing back.
No, because I just think it's borderline disrespectful. That's all. I just think it is.
How am I disrespectful? How am I disrespectful? Come on, man.
But Bruce,
go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. But Bruce, you can't, just because a team wins one championship, you can't say they're not that good. I mean, I can mention teams from NBA history that only won one championship, but you can't tell me that they were not that good. I mean, the Pistons in the 2000s, you can't tell me they was not that good just because they won one championship. They went to 6 straight conference finals. So
I didn't even say that. I said they're not that good because they are beatable. They are beatable.
But every team is beatable. Great players get outplayed. Every team is beatable.
No. Oh my God, you guys are okay. Maybe I'm not saying it in a correct way. I'm saying Denver is not that good. The Clippers could have gotten them if they were healthy. There's a lot of teams that could have beat them if they were healthy. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
Bruce, we can say that for every team.
Right. We can say that for every team. But here's the thing, though. Here's why I say that theory doesn't make sense, because let's say I'm not a Clippers fan, right? Because you already know what is the argument to that. If I'm not a Clippers fan, can somebody guess what the next argument will be when you say the Clippers could have easily beat the Denver Nuggets? What do you think a hater would come in and say next to that point, Bubba? What would they say to bring back history? What would they say?
They beat the Clippers in 2020.
So we've seen them already lose to this team, but then we're saying that they could beat them. You can go back and say, "Oh, this is
not
a different
the same team. It's not the same Clippers."
But guess what?
It's not the same Clippers.
Here's the thing: Denver's not the same team either. They actually have gotten better.
No, I don't think they did.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron Gordon is better than Paul Millsap. Aaron Gordon is better than Paul Millsap.
Okay. But in
my
opinion,
my point. It's like, I don't know. I'm just a realist. Like I don't hate Denver. I don't hate no team. I don't hate.
When did I say I hate Denver? I never said I hated Denver.
I'm just saying, for me, when I'm talking basketball, I'm gonna be impartial when it comes to truth, bro. Because it's not. You can't say that.
When did I say something? That's the truth. I stated my opinion. In my opinion.
Okay.
Denver is not that good, in my opinion.
That's fine.
You should have said that shit 30 minutes ago, man. That's all you had to say. 30 minutes ago.
I didn't know I had to give this much details, because I thought it was an opinion show.
BJ, you know what? I think the San Antonio Spurs weren't that good. How about that? I'm gonna just speak my opinion. That's just my opinion. No, BJ, hold on, BJ. Would you look at me differently if I said that the Detroit Pistons weren't that good? How would you look at me?
I mean, now since the product is finished, I mean, I'll look at you like sideways, but the product is finished.
They only won one championship, though.
Exactly. Like I said, like you just told me, we don't know what Denver's going to be until they actually finish the process.
No, they've
So
already
yeah,
won a championship. I'm talking about a team that's won one championship. If I say the Pistons weren't that good, would y'all say what would y'all think if I said that? Just
I mean that can go either way because it can go either way because one side can be saying yeah they got a championship and they beat the Lakers because the Lakers had a lot of stuff going on. The other side can be like that don't matter. The only side can be like that don't matter. They won a championship. They're one of the best defensive teams.
so
It can go either way.
okay, so I'm gonna just
Right,
finish with this
right.
because if that's the criteria, then I'm gonna just say this: every team that has won an NBA championship has won by default. If that's the measuring stick, because we don't know what the other team was going through mentally or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Every team has won by default. That's how we're just gonna have to
Okay.
measure it now.
Okay. Hey, the
No,
realist,
that's
I got a question for the realist. Um,
What's
with
up?
the season going to the way it's going, um, what do you think some of the key components the Clippers need to do to win a championship?
Say it again. Say that first part again.
I'm gonna ask all y'all this. So, what are the three components y'all think the Clippers need to do to win a championship?
Man, I think the first thing is take this season serious, man. We got to get a top seed,
Hmm.
and of course, help and man, take every game serious, man. Like I said, we need our star players to play more games. So that's really the biggest. I mean, you can throw in the health, of course, but man, we got to get a top seed. We got to, like you said, we got to come out playing good, focus, get it together, and because like Tyloo said, he wanted to take the season serious so he can rush the guys at the end. That's the correct way to do it. Not fighting to avoid the play in. Like I say, oh man, that's why I really think BJ they gonna try to get hard, man. Because I don't think the organization trusts. I'm gonna say Kawhi more so his health. I don't think they really trust his health. So I think they looking at we gotta load up. Because Bomber want a championship. If he could buy one, he'd do it. And that's why I think if they can pull the tray off, now they ain't gonna mess up the depth. They ain't gonna mess up that for Harden. But if they can give up what they want to give up for James Harden, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Hmm. This guy said better role players than Tyler would stop playing around. Appreciate that. What about you, Kobe? What are three things you think that the Clippers need to do better?
three things that I think we need to do to be better.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna just keep it simple for the people in the back, bro. I'm gonna say this: they need to shorten the rotation, which implies they need to move some people. They need to shorten the rotation. Number one. Obviously, they got to take the regular season serious. I thought that's what championship teams do. So that should already been a no-brainer. That's number two, and then number three, they just got to stay healthy. And I think in the playoffs, anything is possible. Like KG said, man, anything is possible, so long as they stay healthy and they shorten their rotation and they take the regular season series. That's all you can ask. You feel me? Everything else is gonna play out how it play out.
Hey, let me ask Kobe Jordan something. Do you think the organization trusts that Kawhi gonna be healthy?
I mean, they have no choice but to. This is their investment. This is his last year on the deal. When you say trust, that's the whole purpose of faith, man. I don't know what their faith level is. If they trust, they trust. If they don't, they don't. But at the end of the day, injuries is gonna happen. As we just mentioned, every year there's gonna be a team hurt. So that means every championship team won by default. So that's my point. But back to like I was saying, man, the Clippers. I don't know. When I hear Trent Redden and Lawrence Frank talk at that podium, I kept listening to it. they sound like they just are too desperate. Like it's not that they're like bad dudes, but you can hear like desperate in their voice. Like they just want to win. They deserve to win. Like they just want it so bad. But like I said, man, you got to have a little bit of luck. You got to be healthy, and your top two players gotta be there, bro. They gotta show up. They gotta show up. I don't want to hear nothing else. Like that's why I'm not harping on nobody else. If those two don't show up to play and dominate, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else. So
Wait, who's the backup point guard for the Clippers? Because I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know who.
Bones.
Y'all trust him?
I like Bones.
To me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care for him. I think he's a good player, but I don't really care for him that much. I think we could win without him. So.
And that's why I don't feel like James Harden is not needed. I feel like they can win with this team. I don't feel like Harden is needed. Because we gotta ask, how many games you all think Kawhi and PG gonna play?
58.
I think PG gonna play over 60 games. I ain't gonna be like around 65.
Just the fact that we gotta ask that though.
65, 70 games.
Wow.
What's crazy is PG played 57 last year.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, it's crazy. We gotta beg these dudes to, not beg them, but we gotta like pray to see. Man, let's hope they play 80. Like, come on, man, just go play, bro. Like, I'm tired of this shit, man.
Wait, BJ,
I think PG was on pace to play 70 games last year. If he didn't get that hyperextended knee, he would have played 70 games.
Hey, BJ, can I say one little trivial fact I learned today, bro?
What's that?
You know AC Green?
Yeah.
Bro, this dude played 15 seasons and he missed 3 games. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah, Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Stockton too, Karl Malone, and a couple others. Yeah, they was playing a lot of games.
So, like, what do you think the difference is then between now? Because today they got cushions in their shoes and they got technology shots. So, like, back then they didn't have that. So, how was them dudes playing them many games, man?
Because they were actually lifting weights, real weights, not this band stuff. And I feel like because of the practicing, they practice more. Like, guys weren't getting hurt. I think that this high-low intensity thing has kind of messed it up.
But BJ, you gotta give and take though. Back then, Michael Jordan was eating McDonald's before every game.
You say what?
Charles Oakley said Michael Jordan would eat McDonald's before every game, bro. And these dudes didn't have the technology we had, and they were still smoking cigarettes in the locker room, man.
Well, I'm just going by what I think. I think the reason why players are getting hurt now is because there's not enough weight training. There's not enough practicing. And Jordan, like O.C. Love, was just built different. He just genetically built different. Like LeBron, just durability was just through the roof.
Yeah, I just thought that was crazy. Even LeBron, he's missed more games than that. That's crazy. But no, like I said, man, those were the 3 things I think. Go to the next person. Health. They got to stay healthy. They got to take the regular season serious and shorten that rotation. Well, I don't know. What you think?
I like it. I like it. See what happens.
Somebody got an echo, bro.
See it. Everybody's muted. But yeah, I think we will be good. I think we're gonna have to end it there though. We have 18 people in here. You guys should have 18 likes. So, I think we're gonna end it right here, man. This is a good talk. Anything else y'all want to share light on before we end the live?
I'll just say, go Denver.
Go Denver.
Hey, no, though. But no, though. I think we may be good. I hope we be good. Yeah, I hope.
I was just gonna say to finish this off. I don't think the Golden State Warriors are that good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we'll see about them. That's gonna be
I think they
interesting.
got lucky every year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming to the live tonight. Hope it was successful. Hope everybody did good. LA Clipper Talk. Do y'all feel like the Clippers will extend this winning streak against the Lakers? Do y'all feel like the Lakers will finally end it after this season? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the polls. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe, as well as get your membership badges if you guys have not already. Again, we have our contest next week. That you guys have an opportunity to win merchandise and cash prizes if you guys are part of the membership pull-up family. If y'all have any questions how to get a membership, please let us know in the comment section, or you can hit us up on our Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube or Twitter, and ask us a question, or you can hit me up on my email, which is bjmatthews3@gmail.com, and y'all can send your questions there, and I'll get those answered for you to get you signed up for a membership badge. We got 3 options: the pull-up badge, $4.99; the LA Clipper badge, $9.99 a month, where you guys get videos such as this, as well as extra content throughout the weeks. And you got the interview badge for $14.99, where we have actual real celebrities come in and y'all get a chance to talk to them verbally. We had Steve Kerr, of course, Ryan Hollins. We had Rob Parker, who's our mentor. He came in as well. Darren Vaziri, the Clippers podcaster. He's been on a couple times. Rick Barry was on a couple weeks ago. We have another guest coming this Sunday. So make sure you guys, don't want to miss out on getting that interview badge if y'all get a chance. But until next time, we respectfully say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Peace. Out of here like swim. Wow.
Watch the offensive rebounding here. In for Davis. Went up high and came down hard, and the Lakers have it, and they come the other way. Clippers down by 1. Jackson, spin up and down. What a great corkscrew move. Clippers by 1. No timeouts. Here's Davis. The other way into traffic. But if it goes, it's over. And the Clippers have survived in a thriller. Wow, what a game that came absolutely down to the last possession. Russell Westbrook, they've been running this all night long. Reggie Jackson and the Clippers, they got the switch they wanted with Reeves and Reggie Jackson. This shot by Anthony Davis just in and out at the buzzer. You couldn't have asked for a better look here.
It certainly makes a lot of sense, at least on paper, particularly if, like you said, he can stay healthy. Wall alluded to this in the interview. He talked about the sort of battle for Los Angeles. And when you look at the fan side, right, when you're in a Clippers game, when you're in Crypto.com for the Clippers versus the Lakers, it feels very different in terms of even just the number of people in there. But when you actually look at the basketball product on the court, the Clippers have actually beaten the Lakers 7 straight times. So how do the Lakers view this rivalry?
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers are undefeated against Lakers since Ty Lue became the head coach. 2019, 2020, I think there was something to it. Like, Kawhi Leonard chose the Clippers over the Lakers. They had the opening night matchup against one another. They had Christmas Day when they restarted the season. It was Lakers versus Clippers down in Orlando as well. Since then, it hasn't really been that. And that was a very small moment in time. Listen, Laker fans will say, point to the banners. Clippers fans will say, let's talk about current day. I don't think the players, especially since Pat Beverly left, it's not so much on the players' minds.
I thought it was really interesting because when I asked John Wall that, he points out, he says, battle. He goes, they've won 8 straight, and it's 7 straight. So, but the fact that he kind of knew what that was or was in the ballpark, that to me was very interesting. That means he's talking about it with perhaps Paul George and other guys. He clearly knows what the record was. I mean, he had it one off, but he clearly knows he was in the neighborhood there.
Yeah.
Like that.
Woo!